a boxer. In the year 1985, in a gritty neighborhood of Philadelphia, a young boy named Michael Mickey Sullivan was born into a world filled with challenges and adversity. Little did anyone know that this boy would grow up to become one of the most legendary boxers in the history of the sport. This is the story of Mickey Sullivan, the boxer who defied the odds and became a symbol of determination and resilience. Mickey's childhood was far from ideal. Raised by a single mother, he faced poverty, crime, and violence on a daily basis. The streets of Philadelphia were tough, and Mickey had to learn to fend for himself from a very young age. He often found himself in fights with other kids in the neighborhood, using his fists as a means of survival. One day, while walking home from school, Mickey stumbled upon a run-down boxing gym tucked away in a dilapidated building. The sign above the entrance read "Johnny's Gym," and there was an aura of grit and determination that surrounded the place. Intrigued, Mickey decided to step inside. Inside, he met Johnny Malone, a grizzled old trainer who had seen it all in the boxing world. Johnny took Mickey under his wing, recognizing the raw talent and fire within the young boy. He saw boxing as a way to channel Mickey's anger and aggression into something positive, a way out of the cycle of poverty and violence. Under Johnny's guidance, Mickey's life began to change. He spent countless hours in the gym, honing his skills and discipline. He learned the art of boxing, the footwork, the punches, and the strategy. But more importantly, he learned about perseverance and the importance of never giving up. As Mickey grew older, he faced increasing challenges. His mother struggled to make ends meet, and he often had to choose between buying boxing equipment and helping out at home. But he never wavered in his commitment to the sport. He took odd jobs, sold newspapers, and did whatever it took to keep pursuing his dream. Mickey's amateur career took off, and he quickly became known as a rising star in the boxing world. He won regional championships and caught the attention of talent scouts. But with each victory came new obstacles. He faced opponents who were bigger, stronger, and more experienced. He faced doubts and naysayers who told him he would never make it. However, Mickey's determination was unshakable. He continued to train relentlessly, studying every aspect of the sport and pushing his body to its limits. He sparred with the best, learned from his losses, and never let failure define him. His resilience and heart in the ring earned him the nickname the Philly Warrior. Mickey's big break came when he was offered a chance to compete in the Olympic Games. Representing his country was a dream come true, and he trained harder than ever before. At the Olympics, he faced international competition that was fierce and unforgiving. But Mickey's grit and determination prevailed, and he won the gold medal, becoming a national hero. With the Olympic gold around his neck, Mickey Sullivan turned professional. His rise through the ranks was meteoric. He had a unique style in the ring, a combination of technical skill and raw aggression that captivated fans worldwide. He quickly became a sensation in the boxing world, drawing large crowds and lucrative paychecks. But fame and success brought their own set of challenges. Mickey had to navigate the world of promoters, managers, and hangers-on who sought to exploit his talent for their gain. He faced opponents who were not only formidable in the ring but also adept at psychological warfare. Mickey had to stay true to himself and his values, resisting the temptations and pressures that came with fame. Throughout his career, Mickey Sullivan had epic battles in the ring. He faced opponents who were legends in their own right, and each fight was a test of his skill and will. One of his most memorable fights was against Carlos El Diablo Rodriguez, a fierce Mexican boxer known for his knockout power. The match went the distance, and Mickey won by a narrow decision, cementing his legacy as a true warrior. But Mickey's journey was not without its setbacks. He suffered injuries, endured grueling training camps, and faced personal hardships. There were times when he questioned whether it was all worth it, but he always found the strength to keep going, to keep fighting. As the years passed, Mickey Sullivan's name became synonymous with boxing greatness. He became a role model for aspiring fighters and an inspiration to those facing adversity. He used his fame and fortune to give back to his community, supporting local charities and mentoring young boxers who, like him, came from tough backgrounds. Mickey's final fight was a championship bout against his longtime rival, Antonio the Bull Ramirez. It was a fight that captured the world's attention, and the anticipation was palpable. The match was an epic showdown, a brutal war of attrition that went down in history as one of the greatest fights of all time. In the end, Mickey Sullivan emerged victorious, securing his place as one of the all-time greats of boxing. But as he raced the championship belt above his head, he knew it was time to hang up his gloves. He had achieved everything he had ever dreamed of in the sport, and it was time to pass the torch to the next generation. Retired from boxing, Mickey Sullivan continued to be a force for good in his community. He opened a youth boxing gym, providing a safe haven for at-risk youth and passing on the lessons he had learned in the ring. He became an advocate for education and social change, using his platform to address issues like poverty and violence. Mickey Sullivan's life was a testament to the power of determination and resilience. From the tough streets of Philadelphia to the pinnacle of boxing greatness, he had overcome every obstacle in his path. His story served as a reminder that with hard work and unwavering belief in oneself, anything is possible. In the end, Mickey Sullivan's legacy extended far beyond the boxing ring. He was not just a champion in the sport of boxing. He was a champion of the human spirit, a symbol of hope and inspiration for generations to come. His story proved that no matter where you come from or what challenges you face, you can rise above it all and achieve greatness. Mickey Sullivan, the Philly Warrior, will forever be remembered as a true legend of the sport and a beacon of hope for all.